about 3 months since that pedestrian was hit in the middle of this busy intersection. See these brakes right here in the gates? It's allowing them to walk over and to get closer to everything, but it's costing Central Park thousands and thousands of dollars to fix. Once you get into the taxi, all you have to do is type in your credit card information. Then, once you arrive at your destination, you're free to go about your day. What should it look like exactly when I'm finished? Am I burning it?
A little bit too fast.
Oh, okay. All right. It's time to check the pulse stories you'll be talking about today, starting with a burglar learning the hard way not to mess with this guy. I am giving it 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh, come on now. Come on. No, you know what? You're fired. Ain't no 4 out of 5. No Rock of Ages.
I'm giving Rock of Ages 4 out of 5 stars because guess what? It was a musical, it stayed true to the script, and it was corny. Communities flattened. 500,000 people left homeless, living among debris and the remains of some, the presumed thousands of people who were killed in Super Typhoon Haiyan.
Loads of dead bodies, like hundreds.
And just when people in the Philippines thought things couldn't get worse, they are now bracing for a tropical depression expected to bring more heavy rain to the hardest hit areas. Donations are being collected across the U.S. And in the Philippines, the UN, the Red Cross, and U.S. Marines are among those working to get necessities to victims who are in such desperate need for food, water, and shelter.
We're so very hungry and thirsty.
Victims gathering at the battered airport in the town of Tacloban, a hub for aid and rescue efforts, where despite a shortage of supplies and medicine, doctors are operating a makeshift hospital trying to save the injured, survivors whose hope is too quickly fading.
He needs dialysis, and he's been off now for 2 days, and he's in critical condition. And so if the world's out there, send help, because these people need it.
Amanda VanAllen, ABC News, New York.
I found myself on my own when I got pregnant with my daughter. I was 4 months pregnant when anybody found out because I was afraid.
Diamond Craft got pregnant at just 16 years old after a friend raped her. When she made up her mind to keep the child, her family kicked her out of the house.
It was basically going from house to house, whoever would take me and my daughter in, because I wasn't working. I was in school. I had to stop going to school. I had to drop out my 12th grade year.
Diamond is now 19. She's raising her daughter Raya, has a part-time job, and she's studying for the GED test. But like many single moms, she rarely has time to think about herself.
I don't know the last time I went shopping, you know. The stuff that I have is like from years ago that I just throw on.
That's where New York City-based charity The Star Boutique comes in. The Star Boutique gives out free clothes, shoes, manicures, hairdos, and mentorship to young women in need.
Even though it's a charity, the girls are not charity cases. So they come, they get to try on their outfits. They have people that wardrobe stylists that help them put things together. Physically, you leave looking great, but emotionally, you feel at your best.
The Star Boutique just rolled out this year, and already they've helped over 150 girls become stars, and they're not finished yet.
To be able to go into a room of, you know, clothes and jewelry and stuff, it kind of like made me happy because I don't get that. I work for it. I work for what I have and what my daughter has as well.
Diamond has been working tirelessly to ensure a stable life for her and her daughter. She lives in Covenant House, which is transitional housing in New York City designed to help young adults get back on their feet. There are 1.7 million homeless teens in the U.S. alone. 39% of those teens are kicked out or leave home before even turning 18.
Being able to go through what some people call a struggle, I'm going through it, and it's not too much of a struggle because I've learned so much from it.
Talk to me a little bit about some of the struggles.
Not having family, not having somebody to, you know, literally say keep going. Sometimes I think about these things and it sets me back. I have to do it. It's something that everybody has to do is make a home for your family.
Amanda VanAllen, ABC News, New York.
Full-size cutout of Rob out into New York City to find out just how many people know who you are, Rob.
Oh, Lord.
Do you guys know who this is?
Nope. He looks familiar. I'm not entirely sure, though.
He's actually a famous salsa dancer.
Well, congratulations, Rob. I hope to see you salsa dancing your way to fame and fortune.
Do you know who this guy is right here?
Back off a little.
Yeah, no problem. Do you know who this guy is?
I'm looking, his eyes look very familiar, but no. So this is Rob Nelson. He is a professional babysitter, and he is trying to set a world record for babysitting the most kids at once. So right now he's up to 30, and next weekend he's trying to go for 55. Do you want to give him any congratulations?
No.
No? Why not?
Because I don't think one person should be taking care of 30 children. Children need a lot of personal attention.
He's the president.
He's the president?
Yeah.
That's really, really close, though. That's really close. Good job. High five. Now, can you give Rob a high five, too? Right there. Give him a high five. Yeah, thank you. Good job. Does anybody know who this guy is? Brian Gumble. That's correct.
I want to be a professional dancer.
Just like many young girls, Abby Penny loves to dance. Her mother brings her to rehearsal once a week, and right now, Abby is practicing for her big show.
And she can't wait to get here because of the girls and the dancing and everything, so it's nice for her to have something special.
This is Dancing Dreams, a ballet program for girls with physical disabilities.
I'm a physical therapist, and I have a practice in pediatrics, and one day a little girl that I was treating who was dressed in a tiara and a tutu looked at me and said, "I wish I could be a dancer, but nobody wants me." And I thought, I can do something about this.
Dancing Dreams started in 2002 with only 5 girls, and now over 50 dancers get a chance to pull up their tutus and take their place in the spotlight.
It gives them the chance to be on stage just like their friends. They're proud of themselves. They're happy.
And happy, in Abby's case, is an understatement. Dancing Dreams gives her hope. Abby has spina bifida, which is the result of the spinal cord not completely developing in the womb. There is still no cure, and the causes are unknown. Abby's twin brother, however, does not have the same condition.
I've had about 6 or 7 surgeries. I'm about to have my 8th this summer. It's challenging having this problem, but somehow, I don't know how, I'm getting through it.
After months and months of hard work, it's time for the annual Dancing Dreams show right here in New York City. There's glitter, bows, tutus absolutely everywhere, and these girls are so ready to show their stuff.
Every move that she makes, one smile and suddenly nobody else will do. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy.
That was so cool! I love it!
They told my mom and dad before I was born that I might not be able to walk. And then when I was 3, I proved them wrong because then I started walking, and I am just happy that I'm like dancing.
Amanda VanAllen, ABC News, New York.
I mean, it was based on his 2009
It was
book,
based
yeah.
on his 2009 Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man, which, you know, is a really big hit, and I'm sure it's going to be even more of a hit now. But it was a little annoying. He kept popping up all the time, and you just wanted to see the characters develop, the relationships. And I think it strayed a little bit too far away from that, which was my criticism. I mean, at the end, Snow White had cornrows. What's wrong with that?
You know
I mean,
what?
come on.
You got to modernize it.
And they didn't use the dwarfs enough. The dwarfs were kind of evil. I mean, what is this? So I only gave it 2.5 out of 5.
Critical, man. You're hard to please.
You can see over here we are rolling noodles at Tao and their brand new location in the meatpacking district. Pull, stretch, and bounce. And slap it on the table. This is bread, guys. This is the worst noodle ever in the history of pulled noodles. So, yeah.
When you cut out a lot of donuts,
Okay.
you can learn how to flip it. Watch. What's this?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Fancy. I want to try that. Hold on. Let me make a little section for myself. Okay. Here we go.
That's good.
It's time to eat.
My favorite part.
I think everybody's favorite part, right?
You know, we do have the knives and the forks if you want.
Ah, knives and forks.
Salute.
The Popsies.